Hello, greetings from Andalusia, where we are by this beautiful lake and the mountains, and I thought it could be a great spot to make a yoga video. So thank you for taking your time, and if you have your mat, your space, then we can start together. So today's practice will be about 20 minutes intermediate class. So you will need only yourself and your mat and some time. So when you're ready, let's just get seated to find our center. Either you do your practice in the morning, so find your fresh start for the day, or if you are doing your practice in the evening, it's amazing way how to end up our day and to find our peace and calmness. So just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let go whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Deep breath in. And breathe out. You can even breathe out through your mouth. And one last breathe in. And let it go. Beautiful. With next breath, just try to breathe only through your nose. Inhale and as well exhale. And find the length and depth in your breath. Feel truly connected with your breath. Be mindful in your breath. And we can slowly also take time to start to observe our body. How are you seated? Do you feel your seating bones touching the ground? How do you feel your spine? Try to lengthen and a little bit rise up towards the ceiling or the sky. Release your shoulders. Let them fall down from your ears. And then relax your face, your cheeks, your mouth, eyes. Beautiful. With next inhale, bring your arms to the ceiling, to the sky. Create a huge circle around you. And as you exhale, big circle with your arms down to the ground again. Let's do this a few times with our breath. Inhale up. Exhale, open as you would like to reach all around you to hug the whole world. And one last time, inhale, arms up. Exhale down, beautiful. Just connect your fingers behind your back. And then reach with your hands to the ground, to the mat, and open your chest and your heart. Take a couple deep, deep breaths to your chest, to your heart, and try to open up as much as you can. Push your shoulders a little bit down, a little bit towards the ground. Beautiful. And release. Exhale. Bring your arms to the front, around your spine. Bring your head to your chest. And take a deep inhale to your back and really round as much as you can. And as the last one, inhale, arms to the ceiling. You can connect your fingers and just reach up and try to lengthen, straighten up your elbows, but at the same time release your shoulders down. Beautiful. One last breath in and release as we dove down. Arms to the mat and find your way to your all four. Into your table pose and just find some circular movements on your wrists in your shoulders and also in your hips. Just find any kind of circular movement that feels right. You can stay very gentle, or you can go a little bit further to each direction. And to the other side, just to warm up our wrists, shoulders, our spine, our back. Beautiful. And then stay in the center. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your feet, your toes to the ground, and then push your ground away as you would like to push the mat away, and just bring your knees up from the mat. And take 3 deep breaths here. So keep pushing the ground away from you. Long straight spine and strong abs. Beautiful. One more breath in. And as we exhale our first downward dog, reach up with your coccyx to the sky. Release your head. You can shake your head. And just take some time here to walk in your dog. Bend one knee at a time or both knees at the same time as it feels good. Take some time to find your downward facing dog, to stretch out, to feel some releasement in the back thighs, in our calf muscles. Beautiful. As you inhale, big circular movement in your spine and go towards your plank pose. Beautiful wave. And as you exhale, push the mat away back to your downward dog. Inhale, a plank. Exhale, push the ground away, a downward dog. One last time, inhale, a plank. Exhale, downward dog. Great. And then very slowly come to the front. Step by step, you can bend your knees. And take your time in a forward fold. Just let it go. Release your arms. And just exhale and let go. Find the weight of your upper body. You can move slowly, gently from side to side. Last couple movements, last couple breaths. Release your arms and very slowly start to roll up your spine to standing. Take your time until we stand up in our mountain as we inhale. Close your eyes just for a moment and feel your feet touching the mat, touching the ground. Try to find the center on your feet. As you inhale, reach up with your arms to the ceiling, and as you exhale, come back down to your forward fold. Halfway in, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, step back just with your left foot, and come into your high lunge. Push the ground away with your feet, and then straight up your core and bring your arms to the ceiling. Let's stay here for 3 deep breaths. Just find the strength and the stability in this beautiful lunge. Keep breathing and release your shoulders. Beautiful. And as you exhale, bring only your left hand to the mat. And we come into a twist. Open your chest towards the knee and look up to the ceiling if you can. 3 more deep breaths in this simple twist. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into your plank pose and come through your chaturanga. Down, down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up. exhale, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. And just find your stable pose in a down dog. Beautiful. And then bring the left foot to the front of the mat. Between your hands, a high lunge. Again, find your stability on your feet. Push your feet to the mat. And then you can straight up your core. Arms to the ceiling. And take a couple deep, deep breaths here. Feel your legs strong and stable. One last inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And then bring a right hand to the mat. And come to a simple twist. Open your chest to the side. And if you can look up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. One more deep breath in. And release hands to the mat. And then step to the front, feet together. Beautiful. Halfway lift, inhale, long straight spine. And exhale, release all the way down. Slowly roll up to standing. Take your time. Bring your arms up, up, up to the ceiling. And exhale, hands to our heart, to our chest. Find your grounding. Find your center. And one last flow as we inhale, arms to the ceiling. As you exhale, come to your forward fold all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale, long straight spine. As you exhale, step only with your left foot behind you. Beautiful. This time, put your foot to the mat and we will come into our warrior 2. So open your hips, your chest to the side, arms reaching far. And we are bending the front knee very gently. Take 3 deep breaths and again find a stable pose. Find your warrior. Push your feet to the mat. Both feet are grounded. And let's take a small side bend, elbow on our thigh, and the other arm is reaching towards. As we try to make a huge line from our body, reaching forward. If it's okay for you, you can try to look up to the ceiling under your elbow. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, back to standing. And then both hands to the mat, step behind, a plank and chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog, open up your heart. And as you exhale, a down dog. Beautiful. Take a 3 deep breaths here, final down dog. You feel like you are rounding your spine, it's always better to bend our knees a little bit. And then step to the front with your left foot in between your hands and come directly into a warrior 2. So ground your feet, find your warrior, bend the front knee, and the right leg behind is long and straight. Perfect. 2 more deep breaths. Release your shoulders. Enjoy this powerful pose for 1 more breath. And then find your side bend, elbow on our thigh and the other arm lengthening forward. If it's okay for you, look up under your elbow and enjoy this beautiful stretch. 1 more breath. And then come back to center. And then hands to the mat. Great. Last chaturanga. Step behind into a plank. And as you exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, upper dog. Open up your heart. And with your next exhale, come just into your child on your knees. Sit on your heels and release your forehead on the mat, arms to the front, and just take a deep breath in. And with exhale, ground your body to the mat. One more deep breath in. And then move your hands to the right side, just next to your mat. Keep seated on your heels and just do this nice side stretch when we try to reach our left hand far to the side. One deep breath here. And then move your hands to the center and walk to the left side. Keep seated on your heels and try to reach the right hand far to the side. Take a deep breath in. And then release, walk back to the center. Slowly roll up your spine to seated. And then bring your legs to the front. Just sit on your mat. Let's do a simple twist. We can bend our right knee. Bring your foot behind your left knee and then reach up as we inhale, left arm to the ceiling. And exhale, a twist to the right side. Keep your spine long and straight, and maybe you can even rotate your head and look behind your shoulder. Deep breath in, a long straight spine. And deeper twist as we exhale. Release, come back to the center. Bring your foot into the inner thigh and reach up as we inhale. And as we exhale, move forward into your Dirjasana and release also your head. But keep lengthening your spine. So every inhale, we try to go a little bit further and a little bit lengthen your spine. One more breath. One more exhale. As we inhale, back to the center, arms to the ceiling. And as you exhale, release your arms and just switch your legs. So first we go into a twist, left knee bend. As we inhale, right arm up. As you exhale, a twist. And look behind you. Keep your spine long and straight. You can use your back fingers of the left hand to push the ground away. Go a little bit higher, strengthening your spine, looking over your left shoulder. And then back to the center. Bring your foot into your inner thigh and then lengthen as we inhale, arms to the ceiling. As you exhale, move forward with the long straight spine as far as you can, and then release your arms, release your neck. And keep lengthening your spine as we inhale and going deeper as we exhale. Slowly straight up your body as we inhale, arms to the ceiling. As we exhale, release your arms. Beautiful. A little boat pose as a final touch for this practice. So bring your knees to your chest, lengthen your spine, release your shoulders, and then open your arms to the sides. If you feel like you're rounding your spine and it's too much for your belly, just bring your hands behind and use them as a little support. Otherwise, keep wherever you are and focus on your deep breath into your belly. So even though it's difficult to breathe in this pose, we are working on it, we are focusing on it. So we can also find some smooth moment in our boat pose. Beautiful. 2 last breaths here. And then very slowly we will go down to the floor. So lower your legs, lower your body. And then just exhale and let go, fall down on the ground. Take a couple deep breaths here. And some last movements. So either we can go into our happy child, happy baby pose, or just bring your knees to your chest and very slowly roll from side to side. Find any kind of last movement that you would like to do. And then we move into a final Shavasana. So just lay on your back and take this time to truly relax. Close your eyes. Still let go whatever is outside and stay in your body, in your breath. Get grounded and heavy. Release all your body. Find some movements in your toes, in your fingers. Take a deep breath in and just stretch out. And then take your time to come up slowly seated, whatever way you like. Bring your hands to your heart center and thank to yourself for finding the time for your practice. Give yourself a smile on your face and also to inside, and find a gratitude for this day. And I thank you to supporting me and to joining this practice. Namaste.